I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me.
Explain how this has to do with the Cleveland Indians.
Mickey, Cleveland Indians have been forced to change your name by Major League Baseball because they decided to cave to political correctness.
Chief Wahoo should stay. The name of the Cleveland the team is the Indians. It's not the Spiders, it's not the Blues, it's not the Broncos.
You dress like this to the games a lot?
It's every home opener.
And they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me.
Cleveland strippers here.
Well, Cleveland Caveland Concealers in the
I don't
area.
think anybody's going to go see this team if they're called the Caveland
They
Concealers.
probably won't.
Presidents should not be telling the Washington Redskins to change their name. Our country has far bigger problems, exclamation point. Focus on them, not nonsense.
Are you not a baseball fan?
Oh, I love the game of baseball.
Well, then why do you not want anybody to go
Because
see
I
your
think
team?
I think it's bullshit that they're changing the name.
I just don't think this is going to get it done.
The other team name suggestion is...
All right, have a good one, okay?
Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
We have done this song and dance so many times, haven't we? Yet former St. Louis Cardinals outfielder, Chicago Cubs outfielder Jim Edmonds on the broadcast of his ex-team's network delved into deep waters with his commentary. He was asked of DMs he received by play-by-play man Chip Carey. Edmonds said, I actually got quite a few messages on social media about some of the teams, and then, it's really funny when people reach out to you and say, hey, I'm from this area, and we really love baseball here. And somebody else will say, yeah, I wish they had the old name that they used to have. It's just funny to hear everyone's opinion. When asked more so of those messages, Edmonds would say, the Spokane one. I got a couple of people reaching out and said they're from Spokane with the Indians, and I thought it was cool. I'm still shocked that we've changed so much as a whole that we're not allowed to have the Cleveland Indians anymore, the Guardians. And I'm saying that, too, because my wife is partial Native American Indian, and, I always thought it was kind of a cool thing. Not a bad thing to have a team named after the Indians or vice versa, whatever the Washington R words, all that stuff. We have gone over this plenty of times in the past, but for the Jim Edmondses out there. In 2013, per NBC News, a research report found widespread use of Native American imagery and stereotypes in sports caused Native American participants to report lower self-worth, adding, Native American mascots encourage the use of racial slurs, such as the one in the former name of the Washington football team, by non-indigenous people, which is associated with higher levels of depression, substance abuse, suicidality, increased pain, and maladaptive health behaviors among Native American adults, adolescents, and children. Tyler Jimenez, assistant professor at the University of Washington, concluded his own study with this finding. Native American people have been pushing sports teams to stop using Native-themed mascots for decades. Adding to this push, our findings suggest that more needs to be done, Jimenez said. To those it directly affects, the quotes have been eye-opening. The mascot imagery just continues to perpetrate and reinforce colonial white supremacist ideas and stands as a barrier for new opportunities for dialogue and education, says Michelle Johnson, Chief Strategy Officer of Illuminative, a national Native woman-led racial and social justice organization based in Tulsa. Crystal Echo Hawk of NDN Collective would note of the shift in attitude towards the racist imagery. What changed was the murder of George Floyd, and it changed everything in this country. She'd say of the Washington R words, the origin of that name is rooted in murder and violence and genocide and hate. It's a dictionary-defined racial slur, full stop.